Uh, okay, are we back now? So I tried to resume the previous stream, and I'm saying this for the VOD viewers. I tried to resume the previous stream, and it didn't. So we just have to make a new one, and I'm sorry about that. All right. Are we here now? I think we're here now. I think we're here. Hello, hello. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. So hi, hey everyone. Uh, yeah. Okay. Turns out Pooter is not fine. I thought Pooter was fine. Pooter is not fine. Okay, so I was just like in a fight. I'm sure you all saw that. I'm sure you all saw when the stream ended. I was in a fight, and then out of nowhere, the sound just completely crashed, and I'm like, "Uh oh, what was that?" And then it goes into this weird like graphically broken blue screen where it's like the blue screen, but it's also still kind of showing my screen to me at the same time or something. I don't know how to describe it. Like it was showing me the OBS screen, which like I could see my PNG tuber. Hi, hey, look me with my big nose. Anyway, yeah, I could see like my OBS screen through the blue screen. I don't think I could see. No, I think I could. I think I could also see the games as well. Like it was just every window I could see all of them at once, and it was blue screened. Um, my computer crashed. My computer crashed. We blue screened. Unfortunately, I can't say I didn't fully, or I can't say this was like fully unexpected. Unfortunately, my computer has been blue screening recently, and I did go get it checked out by a computer technician I know. And he basically, ran through everything, and everything seems fine. That's the weird thing. Everything seems fine. Like there were no like weird issues with either of the RAM sticks that were showing up. Even though Windows Memory Diagnostic did tell me that there's something wrong with my memory. So we just kind of swapped them around so that at the very least, whichever one is crashing the computer is in the back. It's not the primary RAM. Um, so unfortunately, I guess with everything I've got open right now between the chat and the PNG Tuber and OBS, and I'm streaming, and I have two consoles running through my computer, if that's what we're gonna call it. Um, I think everything just kind of caused it to reach over to that second RAM stick anyway, and then I guess it hit a faulty spot, a weak spot, whatever. Um, I do think there is probably a weak spot on one of my RAM sticks, and I think it was probably reached there. So I am sorry. I guess I don't know. I'll call him back about it. Say, hey, this did happen. Um, I don't know if there's really a whole lot I can do about it right now. I really hope this doesn't keep happening. It probably will though, for as long as I'm doing this series until I can get a RAM stick or like get my RAM stick replaced, whichever one is faulty. Um, so yeah. I am sorry if my computer crashes or like if the stream crashes, just know that chances are it was probably my computer. Don't freak out if you see it start buffering because sometimes my internet's just bad. But like, you know, if it's buffering for a while and I say something in chat, chances are the computer crashed again. And I'm really hoping that does not cause any problems with stuff stored on the system. As it is, I'm gonna have to redo Schwank Fortress now, but hopefully Schwank Fortress isn't a consistent crasher. Really hope not. Um, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get them opened up now. We're gonna go ahead and continue playing. And hopefully we won't have any issues. Gonna go ahead and get GameCube pulled up. Yep, I know you encountered an error. Gonna go ahead and get Switch pulled up. Yeah. This might happen again in future streams, and I'm sorry about that. Oh, fuck, damn it. Okay. You are not looking at the correct window. Why are you not looking at the correct window? That is not the right one. OBS! Why is it showing that window? That's not the correct window. This one. No, not that one. This one. There we go. Now it's back. Literally was set to the correct window, and it still just wasn't showing the right one. That's weird. Hope we have some external hard drives or USB sticks and stuff. I do have everything backed up. And I guess after each of these streams, I will back up my save files. I think it defaults to that one when you reopen it. Oh. Weird. But anyway, shit. Right, we're gonna have to play this game. There we go. That works a lot better, actually. What happened? Also back? Hey, welcome back. My computer crashed. We're gonna have to redo Schwank Fortress. Anyway, what was I even saying before the crash happened? I don't know. I think I was talking about the economy being different. And how gold bars are just completely fucking useless. Oh, we're desynced because Mario moves faster in water. No, why'd you go that way? Yeah, Mario moves way faster in things like water and all that in the Switch version. So let's try to get him out. And we're in fight. Bah! Hopefully we will not crash in Schwank Fortress again. If it does, we're gonna have to find some sort of workaround to, like, actually get this to work. How do I keep messing up her head bonk, dude? That was too early. I think that was too late. Oh my god, dude. Whatever. Fight's over. The time is the same? Nice. Well, yeah, I would hope the time is the same. Never mind. Fight is not over. Gold bars and different prices. Yeah, there are different prices for things because of how much more money you get in the Switch version. Alright. No. Leave me alone. Oh, I messed it up! Alright. Gotcha. Oh shit! Damn it! Gotcha. There we go. Yeah, no, fuzzies are, like, desynced enough that I don't really care. Alright, don't mess up head bonk, please. Thank you. Uh-oh. Ooh! That actually almost could have been lined up. Alright, don't mess up head bonk. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Hopefully the crash doesn't have to do with a double dose of fuzzy swarms. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it did happen. What the fuck? I forgot about that. It did happen, like, as I was in a battle, but I don't know. I don't think it would overload it that much. I think it might have more to do with just how long I was running both of these games. Plus, like, this battle seems to be loading fine. I really do hope that actually the number of characters on screen doesn't overload, like, everything at some point. Alright, very good. Oh, let me get that. Come on. We're not going to get that block over there. I don't want my items to desync. Alright. Oh, we already killed the enemies, actually. Just to be on the safe side, we're going to go ahead and exit and save. Gonna play Splatoon while you watch? Okay. Like how you could see Mario below that pipe for a sec. Alright, there we go. Shit. No, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Alright, swap down. Yes, it worked in my favor. Okay. Alright. More fire flower time. The game 2. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Alright. Fuzzy Horde and the Gold Fuzzy, please don't crash my game. I would really appreciate if you didn't do that. Game 2 is sadly canceled in its original form. Alright, swap over. Yeah, baby, it didn't work. Damn it. That fight loaded way too quickly. Just gonna take the one there. Damn it. Yeah, kind of having some problems here. How in the hell did that work? You know how many times I pressed the jump button there? Game 2 is a German gaming show with a lot of sketches. Huh. Cool. Wait, what? Ah! The fuzzy does it too quickly in the Switch version. Ooh, I'm low on HP. We might have to sacrifice a GameCube mushroom. Potentially. We're gonna go ahead and sacrifice a mushroom. No, wait, we don't have to. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Alright, we're good. Please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. Insane how in sync that was, even despite going through that loading zone way later. Please! Oh wait, I don't have to worry about it just yet. I have to worry about it when the Fuzzy Horde shows up. Alright, let's do a power jump. Nice. Alright, Fuzzies are showing up on GameCube. Fuzzies are showing up on Switch. We gotta just take care of the Gold Fuzzy as quickly as we can. Because this is actually gonna be a huge problem. Wait, what? Damn it, Goombella, come on. Actually, no. I appreciate that. You just messed me up. Thanks. Thanks, bud. No, you didn't. It's fine. Oh! I don't have... Oh... Oh! Damn, even with the extra attacks? The hell? There we go. Alright. Oh! We're good now. We're good. Oh, no level up on GameCube. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and do HP for now. I know that's gonna cause a little bit of a desync, but it's fine. GameCube is very powerful. Only the original Xbox was stronger from raw computer power. Yeah. Alright, y'all just go away. I would like to just go in this pipe, get out of this room. Okay, there's our mail. I should probably go ahead and open the mail on this thing too, just so I don't keep getting bugged about it every time. Okay. Whew! I almost missed the window to not jump into that safe block a second time. Almost. Win cooked computing power. That would be the Switch anytime it tries to run an unoptimized third-party game. Get around everything. No! Go in the fight. Oh, shit. This is gonna be weird. Okay. Damn it, that was too early. Stop trying to desync my items. Oh, damn it. Thank you. There we go. Awesome. And let's wrap the fight up now. Awesome. There we go. Let's go ahead and get our HP on the GameCube version. I always forget how much RAM the GameCube had. 48 megabytes? Yeah. And there we go. Beautiful upgrade. Beautiful upgrade. Look at those trees swaying on the Switch. Alright. Dude, I think that might be the first time my computer's ever actually fully crashed during a stream. Yeah, confession time, by the way. The Super Paper Mario one was fake. That was just a setup for me deleting that stream because the world got deleted. It was pretty cool, right? Anyway, yeah. In case anyone's curious, by the way, if you're wondering at what point it transitions into a video that starts buffering before I just end stream, making it look like it crashed, that's how early. The entirety of 6-2. The entirety of 6-2 was a video. Just in case anyone was curious. I figured I'd go ahead and show that off, because I don't think I actually showed it off in the extra stream for Super Paper Mario. I'll probably show it off like when I'm doing the level 99 grind, just so that people who were watching that series can see it also. But yeah. Yeah. That was pretty fun. I actually really enjoyed doing that bit. That was like one of the most fun bits I've ever done on stream. At least for me. It did require a lot of setup, though. A toad has become a Koopa in another world that looks a lot more beautiful. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. Go further. Alright, this is another tutorial thing, so we're just gonna skip through all the text. I had no idea that was a video. Yeah, the whole thing, all of 6-2 was a video. My computer never actually crashed during that stream. Like, I said it did and all that, it did not actually crash. That was just a video with buffers put in and glitchy effects every now and then. And then once it started buffering for really long, I was like, okay, and I ended the stream, and then I created a new one while privating the previous stream. It was a very fun bit. How are you going to handle the partner ring? I'm not. I said this in the previous stream, which should have been earlier this stream, but anyway. I am quite literally not going to use the partner ring. I am quite literally not going to use the partner ring because it literally, like, it doesn't exist on the GameCube. So it would not do anything. I would just be wasting my time and creating a desync. I'm just going to manually open the partner menu on both games. Yep, I've mastered them. I always hovered over the fact if that was intentional or not. I know. I'm sorry. I actually, like, meant to explain that while I was going through Chapter 6 again for the post-game stream. But I was so caught up in the voice acting and everything that I never really had a proper chance to. So, you know, I just didn't actually get to explain it. I was planning to do it on the first Level 99 stream after that, but then, you know, I haven't gotten to that yet. So... I do think it probably should have been easy to figure out that it was in some way intentional when I brought that stream back during the Chapter 8 ending. Or I guess just during the game's ending when all the worlds were being brought back. I do hope it was clear that it was intentional in that case. But, yeah, I never really properly explained it. So, you know. Coops in one time like getting beat up while all the other Coops is still instructing Mariona's powers. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright. So, yeah. This literally does not exist in GameCube, so I'm just going to open the partner menu every time I want to swap partners. Which, unfortunately, will be a little slower as far as Switch is concerned, but it's alright. Just means I have to wait for a sec on GameCube when I swap. Not reading that. I have noticed I do tend to, like... I'm definitely looking at the GameCube screen a lot more while I'm playing. I guess because it's the one that kind of requires a little more concentration with faster enemies and all that. But, you know. It also probably helps that the Switch screen is, like, way bigger right now. So, I can kind of just get the gist of what's going on with my peripheral vision. Alright, this might be a little weird to try to do. And we will desync it if it doesn't work. Hopefully it does, though. The fact that leaned into how intentional it was how you had the blank world thumbnail ready when rebooting. Oh yeah, for sure. No, there was a lot of stuff that should have made it pretty clear that it was intentional, but I don't blame people for not catching on to the fact that it was intentional, because it was supposed to be convincing. It was supposed to be a convincing looking crash. So I appreciate the fact that some people just weren't sure, or otherwise... Oh fuck, hold on. Hold on, can I... Yeah, let's do that, and then just sneak on GameCube. There we go. I love the fact that it does not register the input on Switch for whatever reason when I'm trying to sneak. Like, I can walk, but there's like a certain point where only GameCube is registering. And I think it probably just has to do with my settings, but you know. Okay. What? Why didn't it work? Hold on. I feel ripped off now. Hold on. Wait a minute. That should have worked. Whatever. What are you doing this time, Logan? Crashing my computer. It would have been fucking awesome if it happened again right then. But anyway, I am playing both versions of the Thousand Year Door at the same time with one controller. This is a 2 games, 1 controller challenge run with both versions of the Thousand Year Door. I also, not to spoil too much, I also plan to do this someday with 2 other combinations. I'm going to do both versions of Superstar Saga, and I want to do both Paper Mario and Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door original at the same time. That last one will be kind of like the ultimate one to see how well I can manage 2 games at once, because that will be very different. But even Superstar Saga is going to be a little bit of a step up in difficulty compared to Thousand Year Door when it comes to like original and remake as 2 games, 1 controller. Not that this isn't also a bit of a challenge at some points. God. See, like the tiny little differences like that, dude. Alright, are we good? Oh yeah, we're good. Okay, let's go ahead and save. We're just going to be saving, like, pretty often at this point. Sounds tough, but also fun. Oh, you have no idea. It's been so fun so far. Like, at first I was playing very careful and trying to make sure, like, okay, I have to make sure that I don't just, like, select Mario's attack before it's Mario's turn on the other game, you know? So I was kind of playing very careful, like, okay, let's wait a moment so that it is Mario's turn at the same time, and then it's Goombella's turn at the same time. Like, I was playing like that, and that was working fairly well, but I was struggling with guarding the enemy attacks. It got so much better once I decided, okay, let's fuck it all up. Like, in boss battles, I'm still playing carefully, but, like, in common enemy battles, I'm, like, purposefully entering them at slightly different times, and then just kind of selecting my attacks and everything as quickly as I can. So that way it's like, I attack with Mario, and then I attack with Mario, and then I attack with Goombella, and then I attack with Goombella, and then the enemy attacks me, and then the enemy attacks me. So it's like I'm bouncing back and forth, and it's been really engaging so far. I've really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this sort of like bouncing back and forth battle gameplay that I've been doing with the enemies, or the regular enemies. I don't think I can do that very well with boss battles, though, so I'm not going to. Okay. Hi, Origami King sound. I want to try to, like, make it across at some point. I don't know if you can do it on GameCube, but I think you can on Switch. So, I do want to try to make it across. Anyway, I will get Power Bounce just to, like, entertain myself at some point, but I'm not going to do Power Bounce. Like, I'm not going to actually use Power Bounce at any point, because... Ugh. Because it's going to be way too desynced for that to properly work. Okay. No! Damn it. Okay, you. Here we go. Now we got different battle themes. Shit, I should have had Goombella out. Okay, this is not working as well with the paratroop was. Gotcha. No, let's not desync my FP, actually. Both versions are really night and day in case of, like, lighting and all that. Yeah, for sure. Oh, you fucking bingo. Get out of my way. That sounds like... I don't know how to describe it, but that did not sound good. No! What am I doing? Wait a minute! No! It does not sound good. Damn, we're throwing dark stars. Just saying, you fucking bingo. Oh, damn it. Damn it, dude. I did not mean to do that. I was not paying attention to the Switch game. I was like looking over at chat while playing the GameCube one. Alright, now I gotta like make it through the horde of enemies on GameCube real quick. Go, 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 go. Woo! Alright. Go. Just go. Ignore all the coins and just whatever else. Just get to the door. Okay. We're good. Look at this! Look at this lighting, dude! Dude, I just fucking... God, I love how much better the Switch version looks. While still looking like the same game. Artistically. Not literally looking like the same... You know what I mean. SMH Logan, do better. Yeah, let's not read. Let's not read. If the Shadow Queen got to use the Crystal Stars? Yeah. You're honestly watching on the GameCube side more? That makes sense. Again, I'm playing more off of the GameCube side because the Switch screen is like way bigger. So I can see... Hi, car. I can see like out of my peripherals what's going on a little bit better. Except for just then, apparently. Plus, GameCube just kind of... I need a little bit more concentration for that one. Because the gameplay is actually a little bit more refined and not super duper easy at all times. Barf, 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 barf. Alright, we might not be entering this fight at the same time. It kind of depends on how Redbones moves, but I've already fucked up with the text boxes, so whatever. Just go for it, just go for it, just go for it. Do I have any Fire Flowers? I don't think I do. I do not have Fire Flowers. At least not on GameCube. I might on Switch. I do not. Okay. Get out of the fucking menu! Jesus! Okay. We're linked up. We will not be gaining any star power from this fight on GameCube, but that's fine, because we're not going to need it. Thankfully, we will gain some on Switch, just not a whole lot. They did change the Dolebone's star energy output. Oh, shit. Was I not? I wasn't lined up. Great, we don't have Earth Trimmer. Uh-oh. I didn't think about that. Fuck you. We're not going to use Power Smash right now, just because I don't want to waste it on a Dolebones on GameCube. Alright, we're going to be kind of bouncing back and forth a little bit. This is not going to be great. Damn it. Oh! Okay. I need to line it up on GameCube this time. It's alright. Would be cool. Dry Slush Dolebones partner would be cool. Oh yeah, for sure. I swear my bits are always the most creative. Are they? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. What the fuck am I doing? Power Jump! That one's actually lined up at least. Power Smash is not lined up. Nice. Okay. Oops. Finish the job. Alright. We're good. He just wants to help us all. But we've had undead party members before with Ladybow. Yeah. What if Corvallis suddenly reanimated and joined the party? Who's Corvallis? Are you talking about, Colorado's dad? Wait, does he have a name? Leave me alone, please. I just want the Shine Sprite. I just want the shit. No! I'm about to end up in a fight on GameCube. I'm trying not to, but I'm about to. Hold on. Alright, I can flee this one. Because I didn't get into it on GameCube, so I can flee it, and we're gonna be fine. Just get me the Shine Sprite. The Shine Sprite, thank you. Alright, we are going to, thankfully, not immediately go back into battle. And we're gonna do that. And now we're gonna go back. And we're gonna try to go this way. There we go. Alright. No, you fucker! Shit! No! You asshole! Go away! Hold on. It's fine. It's fine. Check it. Ready? I just don't want to deal with these Dolebones right now. It was in the OG Games files, but it was confirmed with the remake that his name is, in fact, Corvallis. Where do you learn it? Like, in the remake, I mean. Okay, I'm noticing like a few little frame drops, and that does worry me a little bit. Hopefully that will not be a problem. Can I make this jump? Nope, I've already failed on GameCube. Nope, I failed on Switch. I don't even know if you can make it on Switch because of the momentum changes. It's already like just kind of barely there on GameCube. Okay, alright, hold on. Sneak on GameCube? There we go. Alright, I'm not gonna go for the star piece that's up there, by the way. That's gonna be too much of a jump to try to line up. I didn't even realize I wasn't down on... no. 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 Hold on. Wait, no, what am I doing? Just sneak? Thank you. Alright. We're not going to go for the star piece. We don't need it that badly. Get it, Coops! I think it was still just found it. Okay. I think it was still just found in the files, but let me check. The info is on the Super Mario Wiki. Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, I would like... No! 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 Wait, this works. Hold on. Alright. We just gotta, like, full send it anytime we want to go up a difficult bit of terrain. Can't be, like, inching along like I'm doing right now like a fucking asshole. Awesome. That works. You like the mashed up music? Yeah, it's kind of, like, almost in sync right now, isn't it? Dude, that looks so fucked. Is that just what it looks like when the effects aren't enabled? Or, like, aren't working or whatever? Dude, even the keyhole. I'm, like, slightly surprised they didn't make it to where you automatically go through doors that you unlock in the remake. Because that was a thing they did in Super Paper Mario, and you know how the remake likes including features from later games. Alright. Let's go this way. Oh. Dude, the enemies are just, like, completely blind on the Switch version, but notice you from miles away on GameCube. 1,000 miles away, I might add. Okay, well, you can't do shit for me, Coops. You're useless. Alright, come on. Oh my god. Damn it. Why were they desynced? Dude, whatever, it's fine. Alright. His Japanese name is Richard, which matches up with Colorado's Japanese name being Charles. Ah. He's never referred to by name in-game directly. Something, something, one sec. But his name is present as one of the answers for one of the questions from the Creepy Steeple Booze quiz in the remake. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting, actually. Damn it. How do Koopas inherit the shell colors? I think they don't. I think they just kind of get shells. Because they're kind of more like clothing compared to usual turtle shells. Ah! I almost missed. Oh my god. Alright, this is going to be really fun. And also still easy, but you know. what determines their shell color or if they have wings. I think it is literally just like a promotion thing in Bowser's Army, or just generally a clothing thing. Like, there's a lot of artwork that actually depicts, you know, Koopas being able to buy different shells. Even Bowser can buy different shells in Bowser's Inside Story. I think it is literally just like a clothing thing they put on, and they don't necessarily have a specific shell color. Which makes me wonder if the same applies for Yoshi's, considering Yoshi shells do kind of seem to be removable or attachable in some way. So, alright, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, go. Go, 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 go. This is going to be the easiest thing ever. Check it out. Ready? Shit! I already messed up. I wasn't paying attention to GameCube. I expected Switch to be further behind, and it was. And I got punished for it. Because I was focused on it. Once again, no spikes on screen. We're gaming. I could really use a recovery block right now for Koops. Because I really don't want to just blow all my mushrooms, you know? As fun as that sounds. Anyway, another tutorial here, so not gonna actually focus on lining them up. Yeah, the spiky blue shell in Mario Kart has had, like, not wings. Does it have wings in Mario Kart World? I mean, even if it doesn't, it still glides along the ground, which, fine. I'm just wondering, like, does it have wings in Mario Kart World? Oh, damn it. Didn't realize. No, okay, I was locked into that one. That wasn't fair. I was not locked into it. I could have just easily, you know, yeah. Yeah. I get it. I think they should give the blue shell in Mario Kart its wings back. And just, you know, keep it gliding along the ground. Because I do like it gliding along the ground more than just exclusively targeting first place. I like to think some are actually born as paratroopers and their wings are permanent. I like to think that too, personally. And I even kind of go along with that for my own character. Thank you, Paper Mode, for not looking super weird on Switch. Wingless blue shells are only on Mario Kart 64. That is not true. They are wingless in Mario Kart 8. I got it. Alright, we good now? Let's go. We've got an attack effects of 2 different varieties to grab. And by varieties, I mean colors. It makes the same sound. Attack effects G or attack effects R. I think they changed it just because, like, they wanted to make it more accurate to it being a cricket. I mean, not a cricket, a frog. As opposed to a cricket like it is in English GameCube. But, you know. I was not paying attention to GameCube there. I'm so glad it actually went through both doors. It is wingless in World? Okay. That's what I was wondering about. I gotta stop thinking I can inch forward on Switch. I can't in the same way that I can on GameCube. It only has wings in Double Dash, DS, Wii, and Home Circuit. It has wings in Home Circuit? Dude, I forgot Home Circuit even existed. I'm gonna be real. Alright, this is last? Sorry, let's try that again. This is Last MP, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. That's Last MP. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm not lined up. Functionally, I definitely do prefer wingless blue shell. Because I don't have the key. I have once again gone up here without the key that I need. But anyway, I do prefer wingless blue shell over winged blue shell functionally. Because, you know, if you're in, like, fucking... Sorry. If you're in the middle of the pack and you get a blue shell, in some games, that is not going to do anything to help you. And, you know, having a not good for you item when you're in the middle of the pack in Mario Kart is, wouldn't you guess it, not good. So, you know, I do like it when I can toss a blue shell and actually hit the person in front of me instead of exclusively the person in first. Ooh, wait, hold on. You know what I think is really cool about the Switch version? So they added like this whole thing in the menu where you can view concept art in the art gallery, and you unlock concept art in the art gallery by getting every star piece within a certain chapter. And then for whatever stupid reason, they kept the star pieces that are under floor panels in Chapter 1 under floor panels. I don't like that. If you get TF by Feather, do you get a free shell? Maybe. I don't like that they kept the floor panel star pieces under floor panels in Chapter 1 because while I do get that it encourages going back, you know, with your new abilities, which is something I do like when games do, I think with it being something where you have to get all of them to unlock art, if you don't know about the floor panels, it's going to be like, what the hell? Where are the star pieces at? You know? Because you don't know about them yet. I hate that shit. In case you're wondering, this is one of them. Anyway, there's another one in Petalburg. But, yeah, I really don't like that you have to wait to see Chapter 1's artwork until after Chapter 2. Or at least until after you get the Super Boots. Just because they kept some of these star pieces under floor panels instead of, like, I don't know, either putting them above or at least relocating them to a new hiding spot. I don't know. I get they wanted to... Wow, even the keys are different. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Of course they're different. But, like... I get that they wanted to try to stay very faithful to the original game because they understood just how special the Thousand Year Door is. And even just, like, adjusting things slightly could be a huge deal. But, for one, clearly they didn't care about the text. But anyway, you know, I do think there are some things that could have been changed for the better had they actually been willing to do that. Finally! Okay, there we go. Actually made it through without engaging in a fight. Let me just check something real quick. Hope nobody minds. Hopefully this doesn't show up on stream. Okay, good. Close. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have, like, higher graphics turned on the Switch. Because that would absolutely contribute to the crash. If I did. I knew I didn't. Because, like, you can kind of see it. Or at least I can kind of see it. Maybe you can't see it on the stream. But, like, I can see the resolution. Like, I can see it, is what I mean. I can see the pixels. But, like, you know, did you know I can see it? I can see it. But I still had to make sure, you know, because I was a little worried. Anyway, fuck waiting for 4K Thousand Year Door on Switch 2. Obviously, they're never going to do it because they don't care about Paper Mario. Except they did very much care about this one. But, you know, why do that when I can just do it on my computer? I mean, you didn't hear anything, Nintendo. Anyway, you think these star pieces being in hidden blocks would work? Actually, yeah, I think that would have worked. Especially because they were willing to add more hidden blocks and change some hidden blocks around anyway. Oh, and they also fucked with hammer throw. That's another thing. I don't know why they did that. Like, I know why they did that. Like, it makes sense. Because Mario's throwing a hammer, so might as well make it a weak discard hammer. Like, logically it makes sense. I don't like that they changed it, though. I think that's stupid. But anyway, can you see it with that nose? Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of looking down a little bit right now. God damn it. Maybe putting them in bushes for Petalburg, and I guess maybe like a chest for the castle. Yeah, right? Like, they could have done anything to make it to where it wasn't a floor panel. But they just didn't bother. Whether that was out of intention to not bother, or just, like, not something they thought about. I don't like the change to hammer throw. I don't like it either. I also don't use hammer throw, so it doesn't really affect me. But, I mean, maybe at some point when I do a challenge run, like, Hammerman Mario or some shit. I don't know. I don't think I'm ever going to do Jumpman or Hammerman Mario, because I actually want to do Disabled Mario. I just want to jump straight to Disabled Mario. I think that would be more fun. But yeah. I don't know. Every time I come up with a challenge run for Thousand Year Door, I have to fucking... Okay, whatever. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Every time I come up with a challenge run for Thousand Year Door, it's like I have to choose which version I want to play now. But, you know. I guess that's why we're playing both at the same time now. Why choose when I can have both? Should have moved getting Hammer Throw to somewhere earlier. I don't know. I think they should have just not touched Hammer Throw personally. But, whatever. Dude, that was like really in sync. I gotta keep a little bounce in mind. We're probably just gonna go ahead and enter this fight. I do want that live stream though, so let's get it. You fuck-ass momentum drop. Oh my god, that is one of my least favorite things about the remake. I can't stand the momentum drops, dude. See, I was complimenting the remake, and now I'm shitting on it. Because it does a lot of good things I love, and a lot of bad things I love. Ultimately, I think it's the better version of the game, but, you know. Damn it. Of course. Alright. Well, we can play this one. It's fine. Find it in the Glitz Pit storage room, I guess. Oh yeah, I agree, but I still feel you get Hammer Throw way too late for it to be useful in this game. That is fair. What the hell? Did I just, like, go through multiple bars horizontally? What happened there? I like how Mario squints his eyes in the original game when hammering in an upward moving platform. I don't know why he doesn't do that in the remake. I guess they just forgot about it. Sorry, Mousy. I got a dull bones to take care of. Running away from. Remember when you can get in the prologue of 64? Yeah. It was also just generally way more useful in that game. Partly due to the fact that, you know, Mario is just way better than the partners in 64. While the partners hold their weight a lot more in Thousand Year Door. Oh, and you have things like Earth Tremor and Art Attack and just a lot more damaging shit. I mean, you have, like, what? I don't fucking know. Starstorm, I guess? How about this? Instead of floor panels, what if they put them in paneled floors? Sounds like a good excuse to raid a bunch of kitchens. I don't know if there's a single kitchen in Petalburg. I'm going to be real with you. I think, in fact, the only kitchen I can think of in this game right now is Zest's. I hope I'm just forgetting something. Oh, I guess there's kind of some in, like, some of the Twilight Town houses. If we can call it that. Oh, wait. Poshly... Not Posh... Excess Express. There's a kitchen there. Okay. There's more than one kitchen in this game. Still, I don't think there's one in Petalburg. The sound is, like, so similar, but so different. It's awesome. That one's very similar, though. What? Come on. I think Hammer Throw in Chapter 3 is probably best, since that's when the game introduces ceiling enemies, like Rockhawk. Well, yeah. And I do think Rockhawk being a boss, it is more important to being... Or, more important to be able to use Hammer Throw against them than, like... you know, swoops or swoopers. But I mean, you know, there are still swoopers in Chapter 4, so that's kind of something Hammer Throw can be used for. At the same time, though, once again, like, that's another thing where it's kind of useless in Thousand Year Door, because either way, you know, you also have Vivian, so... and Flurry. God, the partners are just, like, way better. Oh, I forgot that was on GameCube. No, my money! No! Let's just fight this guy, get some money real quick. Our game, or Holy Game, 47 games in my huge Sync. Gotcha. Good luck. Hope it goes well. Okay, I was pressing A little too much there. Oh, I was trying to time it on GameCube, not Switch. Oh, he's got the forever defense now. Forever being 3 turns, but you know. I'm having to barely flick this joystick, dude. Alright, I should have just jumped on him, actually. I don't know why I didn't do that. People usually sleep on Flurry and never use her. I know! She's fucking awesome! Especially Gale Force. Gale Force is, like, one of the most overpowered moves in any Paper Mario game ever. Which is crazy, because this series has a lot of overpowered moves in, like, every game. Except Origami King. Alright, this room's going to be a little difficult. We are going to take care of the Dough Bones that is down this way to make things easier. Oh, I really... God, I need to get more FP. I really need to get more FP. You... Okay. Maybe that could be my advantage. Wait, why didn't that... That was way too early. There we go. Shit! No! I need to stop spamming A when I do attacks. Well, there goes that syrup. But yes. Alright. I think it's safe to say we won now. Dude, I am not good at, like, actually having to time that. I like doing the little stick flick more. Don't. You know, you are a fucking asshole, dude. Whoa. Come on. Yeah, a little stick flick. Fleur makes the dudes do gay stuff because she's a Fujoshi, or rather she strongly suggests they do gay stuff for her to watch. Huh? Wait, what's that in reference to? I feel they make the audience attack way more often in the remake. I think they do, but at the same time, you have to keep in mind it is also pausing the game every time the audience goes to throw something in the remake, and it does not do that in the original, so it's way more noticeable. Oh, I forgot. Wait, no. Let's try to line them up better. Oh my god, hi. Wow, I'm so glad you did not just immediately charge at me. Alright, now this is going to be a little difficult, because they are slightly desynced, so I'm just going to do that. There we go. Damn it. Wait, what? The gay force joke that was made earlier? Oh, I didn't even realize there was a gay force joke made. Wait, did I say that? I meant to say Gale Force if I did. No. It's weird how they attack more often in the remake in general, not complaining about it. Oh, okay. Please be enough. Okay. Okay, alright, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. I don't think I'm gonna go for the star piece. Am I gonna go for the life up? Oh wait, no, no, what am I doing? There's no life up there. What was I thinking of? I was thinking of something. Dude, Coops, you are just horrible at this. Alright, let's not mess this up. Please, 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 please. Woo! Alright. You get sleepy? Yeah. I like the lack of a recovery block on GameCube, which is actually the one where I need it. I mean, whatever. We got so much money on Switch. Might as well. Yep. I forgot I haven't done that yet. Alright. Honestly, I think overworld traversals... Motherfucker! No! I was paying too much attention to the Switch one, and I inched forward a lot on GameCube. Damn it. Alright, well, go down. Look, go down. Get that. We're not going in the pipe. We're gonna go all the way back around. We're just gonna have to do the thing again. It'll be alright. No big deal. Oh my god. Oh wait, shit. Hold on. There's a recovery block right here. Wait, did I not take that recovery block earlier? There we go. Alright. Oh, come on. Wait, why did it... Huh? It snuck on Switch. That's weird. Okay. No pipe on the cube. Many little changes. Yeah, no, that pipe is actually a very welcome change. I actually really love that pipe. Unfortunately, couldn't take it this time, but, you know. Let's try to line up a little better again. Okay. That Koopa really does not give two shits. It's awesome. That Koopa really does not exist in this universe. I killed him. Alright. Get Switch onto the bar for... Okay, GameCube is already on the bar. We're good, though. Okay. So the bars are going to be a fucking problem now? God. I better not mess this up on GameCube again, dude. Hey, bud. He just accelerates so much quicker on GameCube, and I actually like that more, but, you know. Alright, more than anything, I actually need to make sure Gamecube gets through first, because at least I can sneak around easier on that one. But, you know, preferably both of them get through, so... Okay, that worked. Oh, please. Okay. God, even just taking too long in plane mode on Switch can be bad. No good, he just wants to be cool eye candy for us. Imagine he just starts randomly flexing. Alright. Just... I'm not even gonna let the Switch version get that close, because I do not want to have to repeat again. I mean, if I did let him get that close and he fell, at least there's a pipe for Switch. GameCube Mario does not have that pipe. Alright. It is kind of funny that I ended up with last stand P, though. I don't think I intended to. Alright. Wait, no. Hold on. I gotta do this a different way. No, wait. No, this is fine. Hold on. Check it out. Ready? There. I'll be taking that Shine Sprite. Thank you very much. Can you even see with that huge nose of yours? I sure can. Head's tilted a little bit down. Too used to the GameCube timings. I'm playing through the remake now, and I'm missing so many supercards because of slower pace. Yeah. I wouldn't even just attribute it to slower pace. Like, there are some supercard timings that are just genuinely different. Mostly things like fire breath attacks and all that, which hit way earlier. Or like the stage. The stage, you're supposed to press B before it even makes contact with Mario and Switch. But on GameCube, it's, like when it's halfway down through Mario, I think. Or like when it's close to the floor. I don't know. There's just a lot of timings that are just like outright different, even if the attack isn't slower. Ah, shit. I struck first. Ah, shit. No! Different layouts. I'm going to die. Okay. That guy's got a dizzy dial. Do I need to get out of here? No, I gotta... Okay. No, I knew you were gonna do that shit. Alright, well, whatever. Desync time. Wait, no, I should've... Actual stupid moment? Oh, shit! See, I can hit the Super Guard with Spiky Goombas on Switch, but I can't seem to get it on GameCube. I don't know why. I just, like, really struggle with Spiky Goombas. Damn it. The desync is kind of fucking with me a little bit now. Too early. There we go. You better fuck off. Okay. And once again, we are still in the fight on GameCube. Wait, no, I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Normally it's Switch that we're still in the fight on. Okay. Already made that joke, though? Yeah. Yeah. By the way, hi. Yeah, do you want to have my point of view? Would you like that? You want to end up having to play 2 games at once right here, right now? With a big red obstruction? How long will you stream? Asking for a sleepy mind. I'm going to stream until the intermissions post Chapter 1 are over. No, until we, like, reveal the location of the next crystal star. The next crystal star. Anyway. That would be the point when I stop each time. Unless I am forced to stop earlier for whatever reason. Blue screens don't count. I will just make another stream for those. But anyway. Oh, shit. I don't like how this is dropping some frames on Switch right now. Hi, friend. We're not even at the fucking... Okay. Oh, that guy's got a power block on Switch. Uh-oh. Not good for Coops. Oh, damn it. Double damn it. You suck. Why would you do that? No, I hate you. No! Bro, I'm getting my ass whooped by this fight. Holy shit. I don't know if I've actually gotten to see what Mario looks like when he's asleep on Switch. Huh. That's new. That's new! Sorry. I'm kind of losing it right now. Stop it! Oh my god! Stop attacking Koops! Koops is gonna die. I'm gonna lose my fucking... I'm gonna lose my live stream if this fucking spiky Goomba... What? I didn't get that? Ooh! Ugh! This is, like, really not good. Hold on. There. Mario's down to 4? Do I have another mushroom that I can use for Mario? I do, on both. Come on, Koops, you gotta get up, bud. Thank you. Damn it. No! No! I think I need to just take the money loss, dude. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it! You suck for that. Okay. These enemies really have it out for Koops today. Yeah. They really do. 4 HP on both? Okay, I appreciate the Super Shroom. I think I'm just... Okay. I think I'm just gonna run and try to see how many coins I can, like, grab up again. I don't know. This is not working out well. Okay, thankfully most of my coins bounce back down into me. Stop. Ooh. Damn, dude. Alright, hold on. Check it. I can run away again. Because this game does not punish you in the slightest for running away from fights repeatedly. So it's all good. Alright, there we go. We lost 1 coin and a shit ton of health. I don't know. Either way, we were going to go ahead and heal here, so... God, that was a horrible fight. Holy shit, that was definitely the worst so far. Alright, let me make sure my badge setup looks good. Think so. That looks pretty good. Very jealous of Koops' gains. Yeah. Alright. Let's go in. I think I just kind of have to accept the fact that I'm not really gonna consistently get Koops' shell shot on this one. Or shell toss. Shell toss. They say Koops looks like he's getting buff in both versions. Huh. Somehow that still played out the same. Hello back to you all. Boondre, Clueless, Maddie, Koopa, Linkshi, Fiction, and Feather again. Yeah, hi! Okay, please tell me these aren't about to be desynced. Or that Switch has less. Hurry! Okay. It'd be funny if they were jealous of Koops' 1 defense. That would be pretty funny. Alright. Just immediately gonna go ahead and power jump. Perfect. Oh, I didn't... Damn it. Yeah, no. Oh, it's... Got that one, though. I, like, immediately went for the switch timing as soon as I saw the fire breath. Alright, Wait, no. Just for, like, my own safety. Sure, who are you throwing that to? Okay, I would have appreciated if it was Koops, but thank you. Let's go ahead and put Koops in front. I don't know why that desynced, but fine. Okay. And now... Perfect. I could have super guarded that on those, the remake, but I didn't want to. Now they're lined up again. Thought I missed that on Switch for a sec. I'm surprised it still counted. Dude, what is with the stage props in this fight? Okay, too early. I think. Got that one, though. Alright. I like how I said I wasn't going to be doing super guards because of all the timing desyncs and everything, and yet here I am still trying to do them every now and then. When they're, like, desynced enough. Wait, what? Wait, did I get that on both? Or wait, no. I think I missed on Switch, didn't I? I don't know, man. Whatever. Awesome. Awesome. Who is that fucker holding a rock in my audience? Get out of here, dude. Alright, now listen to this, if you can hear it. Okay, you couldn't really hear it very well. There's some Dino Loving streamer I follow that plans to play this game next year or so. Ooh, any advice for them? BP and FP are very good to upgrade. Don't be too shy and just always upgrade HP. You will actually have a harder time if you just only do HP. Do upgrade HP if it's your first time playing, but as far as level ups are concerned, FP and BP are also really good upgrades if you know how to use them. FP is just good for like being able to do attacks, but BP is also really good with badge setups, and those will be the things that make the game easier for you. That's my advice for today. Wish you'd eat the guy holding a rock, but whatever. My brother actually made a comment on the audience throwing stuff. Why can't they ever throw rocks at the enemies? Because they're assholes. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ooh, Mario's like right angry eye. I mean, for one, his angry eyes are like thicker on Switch, obviously, but his right angry eye is like further to the right. Or I guess it's his left. Is like further to the right on Switch. Interesting. Alright. Gonna try to focus on Switch with this one. I love the just lined up stylish sounds. Perfect. Nice. Oop. Okay. Almost got it on GameCube, I think, but I was a little late because I didn't realize the attack was starting. Alright, gonna focus on GameCube. I almost got it on Switch. Uh-oh. Well, yeah, let's jump, I guess. Gotcha. Wow, you have to hit that button really early on Switch for that to super guard. Huh. Alright. Alright. Let's wait for a sec. Yeah, definitely don't neglect HP if you're not good at the game. Or not good at, like, guarding and all that. Super guards are also really fun, but don't focus too much on them if you're having trouble. It is perfectly okay to just try to guard. I have sun chips in my cabinet that are for my birthday party on Saturday. How do I avoid eating them before then? Sun chips are my favorite chips. Maybe try to shove them toward the back to where you can't see them. Or at least can't see them as easily. I think that's good advice, I hope. We sure did, Goose. We sure did. Yeah, Hooktail wasn't too bad. Hooktail was pretty alright. I think I'm definitely going to have some trouble with Chapter 8 bosses in general. Or just, like, generally later bosses, but, you know. Mario's not idling on GameCube. Is she dead? Yeah, she's dead. Well, maybe. I don't know. She kind of fucking just vanishes after this chapter, so maybe she gets up and flies off somewhere, like, super far away and terrorizes some other place? I don't know. We're just led to assume that she's dead. Well, it's almost there. Oh, okay. I like how he clarifies in the Switch version. Yeah, she made me smell her feet. How the hell did you not go hungry? Imagine having to eat everything that Hooktail eats. I feel it's so weird for Goombella to not be out for this part, so I always finish the fight with her out. Oh. Fair enough. By the way, I asked a different streamer for advice on a game you might be planning to play later on. I like having plans. Ooh. I have a feeling I might know what game it is. Maybe. Damn it. GameCube keeps ending up behind on the text. Because I keep, like, advancing it when Switch is ready, but GameCube, ironically, isn't ready. Oh, yeah. That's a crystal star. Why is it flat? It's literally flat. Oh, my God. Wait, how do the effects work in this? How does the crystal star model work in this? It's literally flat on Switch. What the hell? I'm really curious how this works. Oh, shit. Damn it. He synced again. That could have been a really cool moment. I got too caught up with the flat crystal star. Yeah, we got Earth Tremor. Yahoo! Was that a good double Mario impression? Okay, so the narration is just completely different. You got a Zatar. Giving Koopley the benefit of the doubt and believe Hooktail did a look over there. He fell for it and then Hooktail just smothered him. I suppose. Yes, please save. I think I should just give up on lining up cutscenes. It doesn't seem like it's gonna work because there are just too many small things. I have to be, like, fully paying attention or else it's... What? Okay, that was weird. Dude, look how, like, awesome this looks on Switch. We brought the Princess Peach you ordered. He ordered her at a restaurant. The princess is more like a pet to me. Eh? Why would he fall for the foot sniffing trick if he said no to the other tricks? Look, man. I would not put it past Koopley. Even though I barely know him, I would not put it past Koopley to maybe just have certain interests that he thought he could safely express in that moment, you know? And hey, I don't judge. I think it's a little strange to just admit it to somebody you've never met before, but I don't judge. I still love how they sound like fucking Luigi's Mansion 2 ghosts. Hello, decided to watch again? Hey, welcome back to the stream. Oh no! I don't think you'd want that with Hooktail of all people is what I'm saying. I suppose not. I'll let you smell the bottoms of my feet. They're world-renowned. Oh shit, for real? I don't know. I just think it's funny to not give Koopley the benefit of the doubt, honestly. Like, that's just way funnier to me. Especially because it's a change they didn't have to make. Like, they did not have to have him say, yeah, she stunned me with the smell of her foot. He did not say that before. They did not have to make him say that. So no, I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt. I think it's way funnier if he actually did fall for it. Front-facing feather can't hurt me. Front-facing feather. Yeah, hi. How's it going? You like how I just don't blink, by the way? I forgot to learn how to blink when facing this direction. That's why I feel it's out of character for him, especially when he knows Hooktail is a huge problem for them. Like, he came there to deal with her to begin with. I suppose. Purple! You have no idea how much I love purple lighting, dude. Purple lighting is just fucking awesome. But anyway. I know it's funnier, but I want logic with my humor, damn it. Fine. Any instance of purple lighting is just immediately peaked to me. Purple or pink lighting. You know, whether it's here in the Axnaut Fortress or in that, like, graded area in Rogueport Underground that you fall through on the west side, or, You know, the glitch pit lighting. Like, I just fucking love how the pink and purple lighting look in this game. Actual peak lighting colors. Easily my favorite. Purple feather. Oh, I wonder how... I'm curious how Nameless Frank is going to look now. You got me curious about that. He's probably just going to be, like, a complete shadow. Like the Crystal Stars. Out of character is a myth to me, unless it's something extremely contradictory to literally everything the story has said before. Glitch pit? I said glitch pit. I can see how it's not coming through on the mic very well. I don't know how to describe it, by the way, but this theme for the shadows here... I really like it. Like, it feels very out of this world, I guess. It doesn't feel like it belongs to any Paper Mario game. It doesn't feel like it belongs to original Thousand Year Door. It doesn't feel like it belongs to Origami King or anything like that. Like, something about this new theme just does not sound like something that you would hear in Paper Mario, and I love it exactly because of that. It's very unique. And you know I love unique, because, like, original Thousand Year Door has some very unique music and sound effects. Ooh! I like the combination of the shadow sounds just then. Okay, that sounds awesome. I love that. So, who all is everyone if not Mario and Toadsworth? Like, who else are you expecting, Princess Peach? Because Toadsworth is the only one that came with you, and Mario's the only one you sent a letter to, so... That's my car impression. I wish she made that face in the Switch version. With, like, the more worried eyes, or the eventual annoyed look in the post-Chapter 3 one. That's almost lined up. Oh, wait. I forget. Did you have to go in the bathroom in the original? I think you had to go in the bathroom in the original. I like how her head kind of bobbles after walking in the Switch version. Neat detail. Okay, yeah, you had to go in the bathroom. I see. Little weird, but whatever. I've kind of already gotten used to the Switch version where you just kind of walk up to the door and say, "Open Sesame," and then you walk away, and then it just opens. Okay. I don't like how the audio glitched there. It immediately set me off after what happened earlier. I will say the perspective work with, like, how the characters stand is way better in the remake. And I know it has to be because, like, it's on a much higher definition system. But I do love the fact that Peach's dress, for example, is more flat on the ground. Considering she herself is also flat. It's Paper Mario, you know? Same for, like, the way Mario stands. Because, like, his back foot is... It looks like it's higher up on the GameCube version, when from Super Paper Mario onward, it's relatively level. Except for in Sticker Star, I think. In Sticker Star, I think it goes back to Thousand Year Door. But then Thousand Year Door Remake kind of adapts the way it looks in Super Paper Mario. Stuff like that. Stuff like that. I like the little just perspective updates. It's not a complete tracing of what came before, you know? I like that. It's funny it's funny how you have to go into the bathroom, but you don't have to bathe at all. Yeah. Oh, look, there's that worried look. She's not going to do the annoyed one, though. Is Mario your stand? Other way. I love the lighting on the text boxes in this game. Or not the lighting, but like the texture work. Looks so good. Oh, I'm sure he is. The lighting makes her look a lot more pale in the Switch version. Good tech and evil tech. Two different tech talking sounds? Yeah, the one in the remake is, like, very reminiscent of certain talking sounds in Origami King. Interesting that the light is blue on GameCube. It's actually normally red. Like, in the original Japanese version, it is a red light. But, they changed it to blue because the character looked a little too similar to another character from some copyrighted film. I think Spaceballs? I don't remember. It was some sort of space exploration movie. Just the light color made it look too similar to another character. So they had to change it to blue for North American and PAL releases. It's not wrong that I stopped watching the latest Mario Party 3 replay, right? Feels like it's gotten stale. No, it's not wrong. Honestly, it is kind of on me for just only streaming that for a while. You know, thankfully I have finally started this series, so... You know, 2001: A Space Odyssey. That's what it was. But anyway, no, it is not wrong that you stopped watching Mario Party 3. I do not blame anyone who lost interest in that series. It does kind of stink that, like, nobody, or, like, not a whole lot of people watch anymore, but I do not blame anyone because, yes, I am just doing the same thing over and over again. And, as usual, you never know if it's going to be a good stream or a the game is bullying the shit out of me stream. Last stream was pretty good, but, you know. So, I don't, like, it's okay. Don't worry. I do not mind at all. A YouTube analytics tool says your stream has a 5.0 average rating, which I guess is good if it's rated out of 5. Yeah, I guess so. It's probably just counting the likes and dislikes. Yeah, the AI HAL. Yeah, something like that. I apologize, Tech. I think you may be imperfect. I'm only just now realizing they fixed that. Okay, look at her hair. Look at her hair. You notice how, like, there's that little, shoot, what's it called? Is it a sideburn? No. What's it called? I don't know, just like the little strand of hair that, or the strands of hair that go down in front of her ears. Look at how it, like, connects to the big oof of hair at the top in both versions. I don't think it ever occurred to me that they actually fixed it in the Switch version. Because I do remember, like, looking at that and thinking it was odd when playing the GameCube version. It's fine, I just watch in the background while doing something. Like right now, trying to get the 999 in Salmon Run. Hope that's going well. That was almost a desync. Sideburn? Really? Okay, I thought sideburns were like the beard things that, like, connect straight to your face. Instead of hanging down. Because it's just long hair or something. I don't know. But if it's a sideburn, it's a sideburn. So. Logan with peach hair win. Mario Party 4, baby. I'm gonna, like, actually make a unique drawing for each playthrough of that game. Not a unique PNG tuber outfit, though. Don't expect that. Though, obvious thing is obvious, there will be something for Yoshi and Donkey Kongi. Of course, I have to actually get to Mario Party 4 first, though, and I'm not going to be doing that until probably sometime after this vacation, partly due to the fact that I don't plan to start Mario Party 4 until I have finished the Peach run of Mario Party 3. So, yeah. Then we'll be playing 2 Mario Parties at the same time, but Mario Party 3 will be way more infrequent. That one's going to be just kind of on the back burner for a while. Which part are you referring to exactly for Peach? Because both males and females have sideburns. Well, yeah, no, I'm talking about, like, the part that's in front of her ear. Like, in the front. It's kind of like the top floof of hair goes over it in the Switch version, but it kind of connects more, like, at an angle in the GameCube version. Like, there's not a line going over it. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, that looks a little weird. I don't think I've ever actually paid attention to how her hair moves when she's facing away in Switch. With this layout, I can see front-facing Soul and front-facing Linky standing with you together. I suppose so. I could definitely get Steven in on the stream, too, at some point if he wanted. But today was definitely not the day for that. He needed to rest. And also, it would have been very unplanned if I were to just suddenly say, hey, can you join me? So, you know. I also don't know how good of an idea that would be, considering just doing this was enough to crash my computer earlier. So, maybe adding Discord on top of that would not be a good idea. Maybe I should not do that with this particular series. This one will just have to be solo person playing 2 games. I think that would be more clear for new-coming viewers anyway. Because otherwise it might look like we're playing 2 different versions alongside each other. Am I crazy, or did his laugh go up a little bit higher on the Switch version? My tongue did not want to move to make those consonant sounds. Oh, interesting. I wonder if that was, like, unintentional then. The fact that you can stop breathing fire so quickly on Switch. Because you can't just do that on GameCube. He's jamming out. You love Paper Bowser's design? I do too. Gotta be honest with you, though. This is a situation where I actually prefer how he looks in Super Paper Mario. Like, this design is fine. He's very goofy looking, which is perfect for the fact that he's... Huh, I don't think I ever realized. Anyway. You're right, actually. The fucking... Dude! Okay. God, why is it so much harder to interact with shit in the older game? I like how it plays the item get sound on the Switch. But yeah, no, I definitely prefer how he looks in Super Paper Mario. Maybe he's a little bit less of a monster in that game, but I just kind of think he's cuter, you know? Oh. As it turns out, Cammy in the Everything Looks Older universe is quite a bit faster than Cammy in the Everything Looks Glossy universe. Universe Dust versus Universe Gloss.
Am I Mario's babysitter? I don't care what he's doing. Are
Are you going to call me every time that guy blows his nose or what? Sheesh. God, that killed my throat. Very quickly. Never, ever, ever do voice acting without a fully prepped throat. That includes eating. Good food. Eating food that is good for your throat. Anyway. Once again, just want to comment on how beautiful the fire looks in the Switch remake. Like, I appreciate that they didn't just make it look like, you know, a paper fire like the past 3 games have. It actually looks like fire. To the point that it should be burning down the environment, but, you know, I digress. It just looks very cool and is very fitting for the Thousand Year Door. I like it a lot. Honestly, it almost feels more fitting for the Thousand Year Door than the actual fire that the original game had. No, I hate eggs. Gag. I almost threw up just now. I can't stand fried eggs. But why do you ask? Personally, I'm kind of allergic to them, you know. Bowser's supposed father on the portrait, I assume. Assume. Possibly. That or some minion just thought they were funny. Wow, he's a little bit less mean in the remake. I mean, he called her a lunkhead, which is like, okay, that's a little bit more mean than airhead, but get serious versus you moron. To answer you, if it was going well, I'm at 520 right now. Gotcha. I still love this line. I don't know why. Something about learning that Bowser apparently has blood pressure issues. Whoa, strange. Mention of blood in my Mario game? I'm actually kind of glad they kept that. Anyway. When? Where? Who'd do such a thing? Besides me. God, I can't wait to find out what the next Paper Mario game is going to be like, dude. I'm still really holding out hope for a Switch 2 edition of Thousand Year Door, if not just, like, at least a free upgrade, you know? I really do want that free upgrade, at the very least. But I'm very excited to see what the Paper Mario team at Intelligent Systems is cooking. Look at that. Just more purple lighting. I'm so excited to see what they're cooking. I really want to know what the next Paper Mario game is going to be like. I have to wait like 3 more years, dude. Assuming they don't finally increase the development time to 5 years, because they very obviously had to push this one out a little bit. I'm hoping for the free upgrade, yeah. Yeah. Wait, what? Look, this is what I'm talking about. Look at Koopley's feet. Or just really any of the characters on screen right now. That's what I was talking about with the perspective change. Anyway, dude, I kind of forgot that they, like, really don't play the reunion theme nearly as often in the original game. Meanwhile, the Switch version has, like, what, 5 different versions of it, I think? For each of the ending, or each of the chapter endings. I think. And then it also uses this one for, like, any not chapter ending version of Reunion. Something like that. 2 weeks from now, the Pokemon Direct will show me if a new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game will happen yet or not. Dude, I would love that. I'm kind of at the point, though, where it's like, okay, is this ever gonna happen? Because it feels like everyone kind of gets their hopes up, like, every single time, and then, like, nothing gets announced. And there's nothing wrong with getting your hopes up. I want to make that clear. It's just definitely better to hope for it and not expect, like, this is gonna be the one, you know? this is my way of laying a spell to make it happen, because I also told people that a Paper Mario 1 and 2 remake or port or something would be really cool, but I really doubt that would happen, and then guess what happened in that same direct. But anyway. Literally, like, right before this, before the direct started, I was just talking about it on stream. And then it just fucking happens. Not 1 plus 2, just 2, but, like, still. I am kind of glad it was just 2. As much as I would love a remake of the first game also, I definitely think Thousand Year Door kind of deserved it a lot more. And, you know, the game had never been reproduced. And also, it's my favorite game of all time. So I'm a little bit biased. That, and, like, I just kind of love how much they did with the Thousand Year Door. I don't think they would have been able to do nearly as much if they were remaking both of the first 2 Paper Mario games. Nintendo forgot about old Paper Mario. No joke, that was kind of what everyone felt like for 12 fucking years. That is being a little generous, because that's also including the time between Super Paper Mario and Sticker Star, but, like, you know. Oh, wait, hold on. Super Paper Mario to Sticker Star, that's 4. Then another 4 for Color Splash. Then another 4 for Origami King. Actually, so it would be more like 16 years if we're being generous. Otherwise, yeah, 12 years, I guess. But, like, you know. I guess it is more accurate to say 12 years, because I don't think people were nearly as doom and gloom about Paper Mario as they were following... Sticker Star. Hello? Why did it... Super Paper Mario Sticker Star was 5? Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Well, at least it didn't crash the computer. I'm gonna go ahead and save now. Why... I'm genuinely, like, really confused right now. Why did it just... Why did you crash, bro? Y'all don't see that, okay? You don't see anything? At all. Let me, like, get into a safe area. Actually, let's go inside the Peach House. Damn, he doesn't react. That's right, because you can't just, like, interact with shit in the original. Like you can with the remake. Too many scratches. Yeah, I suppose so. Alright, let's try this again. Maybe... Can I exit Petalburg through the other way and potentially prevent a crash from happening like that? Oh my god, I can't... Yeah, no, I can't. Too much maple syrup. Yeah. What's up, bro? You bet we did... Actually, that's none of your beeswax. I think they did, honestly. I kind of felt the spirits of Koopas behind me. It was weird. At one point, I thought I had a shell. You bet we did. Is he just gonna... Yeah, okay. You suck. Alright, let's see. Don't crash, please. Okay. I'm gonna go down to Schwung Fortress and try to... Oh, the save block is so far away. I don't know. I don't want to have to, like, sit through that cutscene again. I'd rather walk, at least. Let's just... go save. Just to be on the safe side, you know? I really don't know why my toilet washed copy of Thousand Year Door crashed like that. You know, come to think of it, it's probably because I dropped it in the fucking toilet, you know? Maybe that's the point where it just kind of breaks. You know, kind of like how, if you, like, scratch a disc, sometimes you can still play it, and then it just, like, crashes at some point. Maybe that's just what's going on with my cartridge. I don't know. How would you react if you suddenly received an anonymous Red Koopa shell package? You have no idea how happy I'd be. And that's not considering, like, the supernatural implications. Like, just having, like, a little Koopa shell I can wear. I would be so happy with that. You have no idea. Wonder what the GameCube Koopa thinks of Mario's movement. Probably thinks he's a fucking freak. Get out of my house! Please! I can't leave, dude! I can't leave my house! I can't trust you! Get out of my house! Help! Somebody help! Okay, I think Petalburg is good now. Because it, like, went back. Oh, shit. Hold on. I forgot about that. But, well, hold on. Let me just make sure I can actually go to this room first. Okay, we're good. Alright. Go ahead and save. Let's go get Mega Rush P. We're probably never going to use it because that would require stats to, like, really be lined up for that to work. But, you know. You know. Oh, what the hell? This is not looking at GameCube at all. Do do. Ba da da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da. Dude, that's one thing I actually really like about being able to play games in this way. I don't have to worry about, like, my mic being weird and I'm just, like, out of sync no matter what fucking setting I put it on. Oops. So I can just, like, actually sing along with the music and it won't sound horribly out of sync. Granted, I also have two musics going right now, but, you know. Come on, car. God, I hate how, like, how much these walls reverb every time someone drives by. You'll be stuck reading that Koopa Troopas Peach-themed fanfics forever! No! Oh, wait. Did he have extra text? Huh. But whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm skipping this. If we get this game on Switch 2 NSO, I'm playing it. Dude, I would, like, genuinely be so happy. Let me tell you something. They have multiple opportunities right now to keep the Thousand Year Door relevant if they really so choose. One of them being, obviously, doing something with it on the Switch 2, at least. But a Switch 2 edition especially would be huge. He's not idling on Switch. You know, like, a Switch 2 edition would be huge, but just doing anything with it on Switch 2 would definitely bring some relevancy back to the game, which already is still at least kind of relevant. But then on top of that, now the Switch 2's got a GameCube NSO software, so if they wanted to, I don't think they're going to do it anytime soon. I really don't. I do not think they're going to do it anytime soon. But years down the line, if they want to, before they release the next big Paper Mario, like maybe a year before, I don't know, I think that's what they did with Paper Mario on the N64 app. You know, maybe like a year or so before they release the next big Paper Mario, they could just add Thousand Year Door to GameCube and, you know, once again, the game's relevant. So maybe remake sales could be driven further, or maybe not, because, you know, I mean, everyone's just going to play the GameCube version that they have access to, assuming they have access to it. So, you know, I really hope that they, like, keep doing things with this game. Whether it's the remake or the original. They have something they can do with both. I want at least one of those things to happen. Please do not just drop this game entirely. Especially after all the support they gave it before, you know? Even after it launched. Like, they kept supporting this game and advertising and everything for... What? Wait, I didn't even see the Goomba. Hold on. What the hell? No joke, I literally did not see the Goomba. Hold on. Let's go back here. There we go. Easy fight. They better put Sunshine on NSO. I'm sure they will at some point. They literally have it as an example for the CRT filter. Oh yeah, I went all the way over here. What the fuck? Okay. Anyway. Like, if they have that example there and they don't add it, I would be very confused. Especially because, like, sure, 3D All-Stars existed, but they also added Mario 64 to the NSO app eventually, so... Actually, I don't think it was... I think that one just came with it at the start. But anyway, I'm sure they'll add Mario Sunshine at some point. I'm sure. Really, Mario Galaxy is the only one that I can't see ending up being playable outside of 3D All-Stars on the Switch 2. And even then, you know, they got the Joy-Cons, so if they really wanted, they got a pretty good opportunity to bring Wii games to the Switch 2, if they wanted to. Or, for that matter, the Joy-Cons 2 also can do mouse mode, which isn't ideal, but it could be a way to play games with a touchscreen, hence potential DS? But anyway, I don't know. I'm sure they'll bring Sunshine to GameCube NSO at some point. Hey, baby. Hi. I'm almost done with the stream, so if you want to try to PC or something after, we can. But anyway. Yeah. I'm sure they'll add Mario Sunshine eventually. But I really want to see, though, is Thousand Year Door. I really want to see Thousand Year Door on GameCube. Oh, motherfucker. Whatever, just give me this guy. Woo! That one felt good. Kind of. Not really. Gotcha. A lot of people are still complaining about Galaxy 2 not on Switch 2. Yeah, it's fair. I do hope Galaxy 2, like, if they ever do a Wii software, I do hope they include both Galaxies. I'm sure they would, but, you know. Okay. Have they talking to Steven directly when front-facing? Yeah. Oh, this works out. Wait, no, it doesn't. It doesn't work out on the Switch version. Uh-oh. Alright, it's fine. How in the hell did that just, like, actually work for me? There we go. Wait, no, what am I doing? I'm fucking... Okay, I'm stupid. Here, hold on. Oh, great. I'm trying to defend. Whatever. I'm just gonna appeal. It's fine. What? I hit that too late? Forgot. Dude, you know what I love about 3D All-Stars right now? Oh my god. Whatever. Sit right here. Anyway, I really love about 3D All-Stars, or what I really love about it is the fact that playing it on Switch 2, you can play Galaxy in 4K officially. Or you can play Galaxy handheld officially, which granted that one was already a thing with the previous generation, but like, it is fucking insane to me that stuff like this from like a decade and a half ago, I feel like I've brought this up on stream before actually, but like, it is insane to me that stuff like this, that a decade and a half ago, or almost 2 decades ago now, people were just like, this was a pipe dream, you know? Just being able to play Galaxy in this way, and now it's like officially supported, like you can just do 4K Galaxy. That's fucking awesome. Meanwhile, I'm still going to be playing Galaxy 2 at 480p on my Wii, but you know. It's genuinely awesome to me that this is like a thing now. Like, people are just able to play this game in ways that nobody would have dreamed of playing, or like everyone only dreamed of playing before. You couldn't get gyro for Yoshi working properly in time for release? Oh, was that really it? I thought it was just because they wanted to just do like the original 3 or something. Because Galaxy 2 is considerably more linear than Galaxy, which itself is already linear. I don't know. Baby, did you fall asleep again? Oh, they're desynced. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be a problem again. Here we go. Already Burger King in both games? Damn, that stinks. Yo, Dazzle. Dude, they're... I just realized they were, like, synced up. Dude, that was awesome. What the hell? Wait, I want quick change, actually. Why the hell was I not looking at quick change? Kind of silly. I don't know why I was thinking I want Flower Saver first. Oh. No, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. The 2 games... Damn it. Okay, hold on. I gotta, like, desync them. Bro, buzz off. Oh, wait, I got it. Oh, yeah, I got it. Okay, it's fine. Somehow I missed the fact that I actually did get it on GameCube. Sorry. It really does just annoy me every single time. With enough synced up footage, you could use it for a fancy video presentation or something? What you mean? Imagine being nice to someone in one reality and pissing that someone off in another reality. Yeah. Another car? Dude. Another door? No, that wasn't it. That was really off. What the hell? Hello, door. Oh, motherfucker. Motherfucker, no! How did that line up? That lined up so well. Oh my god. Power shell these fools. Actually, I don't know why I'm power shelling. I should have just fucking done Earth Tremor. Whatever. Whatever. Just do Earth No, wait a minute. No, never mind. Oh my god, Earth Tremor's gonna be useless. I'm gonna have to, like... I'm gonna have to play so carefully when it comes to Earth Tremor. Oh my god. I just realized that, because they're literally not gonna be lined up. I am sad that I missed that. Yeah, let's not, please. Thank you. In the GameCube version on Dolphin on one side? Shh, maybe. Or maybe not. Give me that coin. I need all the coins I can get, dude. I need to be able to heal whenever I can. I actually don't know why I did it that far back. Well, if you sacrifice one Earth Tremor and only focus on one... Yeah, that's the thing. I would definitely have to, like, focus specifically on one Earth Tremor. And that's what I meant by, like, I'd have to be careful with how I use it. Because either way, it's gonna get wasted in one game unless, by some miracle, the first line or two actually does line up, which, you know, it'll still probably get wasted eventually, but, like, you know. That's a beautiful looking crystal star in front of a beautiful looking Thousand Year Door. By Dolphin version, he means it was gifted by Dolphin. Yeah. Come on, Switch Mario, catch up. Damn, dude, you took like 5 years to pull out the map. You still haven't pulled it out. GameCube Mario is already done with the map, and you just... Bro. It's a Canadian GameCube. Yeah. Hey, microphone. Thank you. Mario, you can't do that! Also, you're not idling. On GameCube. This game crashes on Dolphin? Maybe on, like, an older version. Not this one. I played through 5 chapters and it did not crash. Much prefer how the GameCube version does the Crystal Star reveal. Sound and all. Fair enough. Boink. Not idling compilation. If you're gonna do a not idling compilation, or like if I were to do a not idling compilation, sorry, I started that sentence weirdly. If I were to do it, I would actually not do it with this series. I would do it with the Paper Mario Foldathon. Because I actually made it a point where, like, from the original Thousand Year Door onward, I would point out every single instance of Mario standing completely still in a cutscene. I even sort of did that in some Paper Mario 64 cutscenes, but it's a lot harder to notice because his only idle in that game is just blinking. So it's more like, he hasn't blinked in a while, I think he's not idling, you know? There's a mod for this version called Encore. I know, I might play it someday. It sounds interesting. God, I just, like, looked over to the Switch and I was like, oh my god, dude. Just look at that lighting. Excuse me. By the way, I don't know if I, like, pointed this out. I don't know if this was, like, during the Foldathon or whatever else. I feel like I had to have done this at some point, though. I kept pointing out photos of a train in Riverside Station, or like a little train model in one of the Poshley Heights houses and all that. I just want to clarify something. So I kept saying it was like it was a reference new to the remake. It's the Sunset Express from come on, brain. Right, it's the Sunset Express from Color Splash. No the fuck it isn't. First off, a lot of them are actually in the original game. It's just, like, a lot of the photos, in particular, are a lot more clear in the Switch version. Like, you can see one of them right now in the background of both. I just want to clarify, it is not the Sunset Express from Color Splash. This is the K64 from the first Paper Mario game, which, you know, that reference makes a lot more sense, you know. But for whatever reason, I guess I just kind of, like, forgot about the K64's existence and design. For whatever reason, the Sunset Express just looked like the K64 in my mind. And then I had to be refreshed on the fact that it does not look like that. It looks similar, but not like that. So, you know, just wanted to clarify in case anyone was ever here during a stream where I said, hey, that's the Sunset Express, because it's not. Sun, Moon, Puny Star. Anyway. My order is here. Order of the stone. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. Of course it lined up like that. Got my money! Oh. Look how fucking broke I am on GameCube compared to Switch. Oh, okay. My apologies, stream. Gonna end stream in a moment, yeah. Oh, I'm so happy. Alright, let's see what Charlie's got. I'm curious. I'm very curious what Charlie's got. Charlie 10! What you got? It doesn't matter. I'm not buying anything on GameCube, but I'm curious. He's got Mega Rush and the W emblem both right here in front of him. Oh my god! He's got the Mega Rush and the W emblem and Double Pain right here in front of me. Okay. Shit! Shit! Okay, how do I want to go about this? So, here's the thing. I think doing Double Pain with this would be really fun. Should I do that? I'm gonna say probably not. I probably shouldn't. No, I should not do it, actually. All it takes is one bad enemy fight, dude. I had my ass getting handed to me by those Goombas. It was more so the Koopas, but, you know. I shouldn't do Double Pain this time. I think a Double Pain run would make this very interesting, though. This would be very interesting with Double Pain. God, I don't know. I always play Thousand Year Door with Double Pain. Like, I genuinely can't remember the last time I didn't play with Double Pain. I'm so used to it at this point. Why'd they make it more expensive in the remake? Because the economy's completely fucked in the remake. Because you actually earn coins for shit in the remake and not in the original game. Like defeating bosses and all that. Everything costs more. This would be more interesting than non-Double Pain. That is true. I still haven't gotten to do non-Double Pain. Fuck. Fine. I'll do it. Okay, we're not ending stream yet. I'm gonna go get money. Alright. First things first. That sounded wonderful. Come on, man. I hate how long text boxes take to close, dude. Alright. You. Free mushroom. Now. Oh my. Can I brush my teeth? Alright. I don't see the difference between non-Double Pain and a 10 HP only stream. Well, the thing is, with non-Double Pain, I'm also going to do it 10 HP only, so basically everything that can kill me will. Basically, with non-Double Pain, anything that doesn't do 1 damage is just gonna one-shot me. Unless I have defense. Ooh, shit. So, for me, it's like... I also plan on staying on 10 HP to keep the spirit of the challenge there. But yeah. Oh, shit. actually sound starry. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I hate the star piece get sound in the remake so much better in the OG. Actually sounds starry. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I get that, honestly. I don't really mind a... Anyway, I don't really mind a lot of the sound changes. I actually kind of like a lot of them, but there are some sounds that are so uniquely Thousand Year Door that just, aren't in the remake, so... What the fuck are the... Hold on, wait a minute. I'm sorry, what was that? 0226. Okay, never mind. I thought for a second that was 0220, and then I just got 5115. I was about to be, like, freaking the fuck out. Alright. Uh-huh. Yeah. Pretty mushy. I just realized, I don't know if this is probably not even going to sell for as much as that lottery ticket costed. I think I probably just made it harder for myself to get, Double Pain. The biggest thing for me, as far as, like, difference between original and remake with sounds, does have to do with a lot of the shadow-based sounds. Stuff for, like, you know, shadowy attacks, the Shadow Queen, the Shadow Sirens. I don't know why, but the sound effects in the remake, some of them are fine, but for the most part, they just feel extremely toned down and not like what the original sounds were trying to accomplish in the slightest. And that does kind of make me sad because I do really like a lot of the original sound design. Probably, like, the biggest one for me. This is the biggest sound change that I don't like. The Shadow Queen Supercharge attack. I don't like it. And you'll get to hear it. You'll get to hear a comparison, you know, when I get to Chapter 8. But that is the biggest sound effect change that I don't like in the remake. Because in the original game... Actually, just that attack in general is, like, so toned down. Like, in the original game, she pulls in all this shadow power from across the entire screen. The whole thing is shaking. And because you're playing on Gamecube, you have, like, this unique rumble and everything. So the Gamecube controller is shaking very violently. And the sound is just this loud, whoa, while you also have the sound of the, like, earthquaking, you know? And then she releases, and it's these two strong waves that ripple across the screen, and it's like, whoa, whoa, you know? Like, that is one of my favorite attacks to have to guard against from an enemy in, like, any RPG ever, because it is genuinely a scary attack in the original game. Like, even if you have a shit ton of HP and you know, like, okay, it does about, like, what, 16, 17 damage, something like that? I don't know. Even if you have a shit ton of HP and all that and you know it's not going to kill you, it's still, like, here comes the big one, you know? Like, this is going to do a shit ton of damage if I don't super guard this. Assuming you didn't just, like, Veil or Shell Shield or something. But then in the remake, it's like, for one, you know, she summons, like, this purple misty sphere around her. So already we're, like, not pulling from the entire screen. And then it shrinks into her, kind of like how she pulls a shadow power. But, like, for one, the shadow power in the original game was, like, just this darkness that rippled across. Where here it's more like a purple, cloudy mist. And when she summons it, it kind of crackles with some electricity, so you've got some electric sounds. But then when she pulls it in, it's like, phew. Like, it's this very quiet sound in the remake. And then she kind of, like, does her little laugh thing, and then she releases, and the sound, you know, she releases, like, these two big waves that are more solid looking and less like a ripple across the screen. And the sound is more like, woo-hoo, you know? Or something like that. Something along those lines. The second part of the attack, the one that you actually have to guard against, that one is more similar to the original, and I appreciate that. But the actual, like, charging up she does before unleashing the shadow waves, oh my god, dude, they butchered it so fucking hard in the remake, and it makes me so sad, because that is, like, one of the scariest attacks to witness in the original game. And it's just like, oh, here comes a strong attack in the remake. Like, they really toned down the sound and the visual design for it, and it just makes me sad. It really does. So, you know. That's my little pet peeve. That is my my least favorite sound design change in the entirety of the Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door remake. Again, I do kind of like the sound design in the remake a lot, and I also like the sound design in the original a lot. But there are definitely some sounds that I like less in the remake, and her Shadow Wave is the biggest example for me. Anyway. Wait, why did I... Oh, no, I was going to sell my items. Okay. Yeah. Again, you will get to hear it if you're here during the Chapter 8 stream, because no doubt she is going to do it a few times. Probably even on the same turn at some point, considering Hooktail did a lot of the same attacks as well. Anyway. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. Hold on. Let me... God, 2 coins? Okay. Yeah, I just wasted my fucking money. Okay. We'll be fine. We really don't need every mushroom ever. Actually, why am I... I don't need to sell anything on Switch. Just don't sell. What am I doing? No. There. Alright. I do not need that Dizzy Dial at all. Fuck that. Got a better idea. Let's not sell all of my items when I'm very clearly actually having to use them sometimes. Let's sell the badges I know I'm not going to use. I did pick up Power Bounce. So we can go ahead and sell that because I'm not going to use it in this run at all. We're just going to go ahead and sell Power Bounce. Excuse me. Hey, Piercing Blow. Oh my god. Wait, I got to be able to buy Piercing Blow. Shit. No, it's fine. We can do without Piercing Blow. It'll be fine. We have Earth Trimmer that we can fuck up. Ooh. You know what? Back out. Hold on. Let's try to sell these separately. I don't want to sit here and play this game. Thanks for the stream. Smiles go for miles. Of course. Thank you for dropping in. Alright. Let's go ahead and just sneak over on Gamecube. No, sneak on Gamecube. What the fuck? Okay. That was weird. Alright, we're going to go ahead and sell. We really don't need Attack Effects R. I'm sorry to the Attack Effects R fans. I'm going to go ahead and sell it now. And that's it. We should have enough to buy Double Pain now. Because it's, what, 36 coins? Yeah, we got enough. Why didn't he jump? Whatever. Welcome back, Linky. Alright, let's go ahead and see what Charlieton has. We're going to try to get Double Pain in both versions of the game. Ooh. Shit. Alright. Double Pain GameCube has been obtained. What's Mrs. Mouse's normal civilian name? Good question. Alright, let's get Double Pain and Switch. Dude, I'm actually really surprised at how similar those sale selections were. Oops. Okay, let's sort. Oh, shit. Maybe I shouldn't have sorted. Actually, wait. Oh, no, I fucked up. Hold on. Wait, can I do this? By types. Okay. but it's types upside down on Switch. Oh no! Alright. Back out. Back out. Wait, no, I need the other one. Hold on. Back out. This one. Let's try to sort by types that way. What are my equipped badges right now? Power Jump, Power Smash, Last MP, Attack FXG. And what are my equipped badges here? Power Jump, Power Smash, Double Pain, Last MP. Okay, so where... Hold on, what did I unequip? Attack FXG, that's right. Oh, right, because I sold Attack FXR. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're good. Let's go this way. Gonna head out now, see ya. See ya, Kingman. Hey, Battlemaster. Bye, Battlemaster. Hey, Punio. Bye, Punio. Damn it. Alright, tell me what you're really selling. Charlie, done. What you got, bud? Oh, there's Double Pain for 60 coins. I'll be taking that. Alright, let's get out. We have now obtained Double Pain in both versions of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, which means moving forward, this will not only be a dual challenge run, where I am playing both games at the same time, this will also be a dual challenge run with double... Oh, God, wait a minute. Oh, they're going to be forever sorted by types now. Uh-oh. Alright, hold on. This will also be a Double Pain challenge run for both games at the same time, which is going to be very interesting and also make this a lot more challenging. So you know what? Maybe it's good. Thank you for encouraging me to get the Double Pain badge. Of course, it means I don't get Piercing Blow now, but, like, whatever. I was probably going to forget to get Piercing Blow anyway. Oh. Alright. What else do I have that I might want to equip? Okay, that's on me. Yeah, whatever. Alright, well. Let's see if I can line this up. Can I line this up? Not really. Damn, maybe Rogueport is wider on the Switch version. Huh. Dude, this whole, like, being able to sneak on specifically the GameCube version thing is, like, a lifesaver. It is a lifesaver for overworld exploration and sinking. Anyway, so, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you all being here, and especially those of you that rejoined after the previous stream crashed. And it wasn't just a stream, it was my whole ass computer. But, you know, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here. Hopefully we will not encounter that issue again, but chances are we will. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks for watching, though, and I'll see you in the next stream, which could be whenever. Who knows? And always, you know, just please remember, if you like it, please like the stream and subscribe. It really helps out a lot. Thank you. Have a great one. I'll see you all in the next one, which could just be more Mario Party 3, or it could be me finally starting Super Paper Mario level 99, or whatever else. I don't know. Probably not going to just immediately jump back into this, though. Anyway, thanks for watching, and bye-bye!